Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday with Wallpaper. Wiggle, wiggle. Hey, so glad that y'all have joined me today. It's a little bit shadowy today as I look into the camera. Yeah, it's been raining here for a little bit. Hey, so glad y'all joined me this morning. Hey, this is actually Spy Wednesday or Holy Wednesday, people call it. This is the day that they celebrate. We're not sure if it was exactly this day, but the day they celebrate of when Judas gave up for 30 pieces of silver Jesus to the officials. And so this is a day that many people recognize as that day, as a Spy or Holy Wednesday. And as I look through and as I think through the process of the Holy Week and going into Easter, I look back and I think about, what legacy do I want to leave? What legacy do I want to leave? Like, when I leave this earth, what are people going to remember me for? I think what happens is sometimes we get so caught up in moments in our lives. Like, moments, what I mean is what happens immediately right now, that we don't set our lives up for long term. And we end up reacting and doing things that we regret because we're acting right now. We're acting just what we feel or what's going on in our lives, and we're not trying to set up something for long term. So, like, for instance, people can go back and go, man, that person loses their mind every time they get upset on blank, or that person just goes crazy or does these things, and you get to be known for that. So let me be clear. When you react a certain way or do things a certain way, you begin to start becoming known for it. And you don't want to leave that legacy. Man, you want to leave a legacy of love, joy, peace, patience, the fruits of the Spirit, right? That's what we want to leave. So the only way we can do that is by setting our lives up like Christ, setting our lives up and thinking about this week of the legacy that He left. He left a legacy of truth, of faith, of joy. He left a legacy of kindness, of love for people that are hard to love, right? He left that legacy that we follow today. And on Easter, we're going to celebrate what He left. And now it gets to live in us. And that's what we strive for, you know? And I've got to say, in the past, when I look back at my life, there's many times I can look back and think, going, man, I did not do that well. Like, I didn't. Like, that's not what I want to leave to people. That's not what I want to leave to my family. If anybody picked up anything in my life and dug in really, really deep, would it be shameful is my question. And if it is, then get rid of it. If it is, then move it away. Then take care of it, cure it, correct it, whatever it is that is happening, so that in the end, you can be looked on without reproach. You can be seen in the deepest part of who you are, and your legacy can be strong. So how are you building that in your life so that your legacy always points to one direct person, and that is Jesus Christ? Our legacy points to Him. Why? Because everything that comes off of Christ is in us. That means when we get upset, yes, we may get upset, but we learn to stop and to calm down and take a breath. Why? Because we don't want to be remembered as that. We want to be remembered like Christ, patient, calm, understanding, wise. That's the legacy we want to leave. So I just want to challenge y'all with that this morning, that as I was thinking about Holy Week, I was like, man, I want to leave a legacy of Jesus in my life so that others can know Him, see Him, and know that's who He is. And man, I haven't always done that. I have made mistakes. I have messed up, and that's not what I want to leave to my family. The other day, somebody in my family kind of got angry, and they were kind of going on, and I was like, you know what? I taught that. I did. I taught it. So I need to be a part of erasing that, of helping, right? You have to be honest with yourself. And a lot of times there would be things where I would just get too upset about and too angry about, and it was stupid. There's no reason to do that. Leave a legacy that is like Jesus, what we're going to celebrate on Sunday. Hey, love y'all. God bless you. This is Wednesday with Wallpaper. Wiggle, wiggle. See y'all next week.